Yes, it is that time of the year. We are almost to Monster Madness 2025. I know I have a lot of people on this channel that have been wondering where the versus videos are. That's a lot of my fan base here. Well, it is that time of the year. Monster Madness 2025 is almost upon us. The selection show is on February 17th to reveal which monsters are in the tournament or what their placing is in the bracket, and February 24th is going to be the first episode. Now, this video is going to be a minor update video and teaser video for some changes and what has stayed the same. So first, for what stayed the same, it's the same format. We still have 32 monsters in this bracket. It will look exactly like this. It will be the same as last year as far as the vote will come out 8 hours later. At the end of each week, we will spin a wheel based on the percentage of votes, and that will decide who moves on. So like last year, there's a chance of upsets. No matchup is guaranteed. Even if the vote is 99%, the other monster can still win. And most of the monsters will be returning. Now let's get to the changes. There will be 4 monsters as of right now subbing in for 4 other monsters. Actually, there will be 3 monsters. As of right now, the 3 monsters not returning is Methuselah, Scylla, and the female Muto. They were the last 3 out. And the 3 new monsters coming in this year is Leatherback, Tiamat, and Knifehead. Those are the 3 new monsters. And make sure you let me know down below if there's any monsters you want to see in here. Obviously, make it monsters that I can put footage of and that I can research enough of to include enough information in this tournament. And the other big change this year is locations. Each matchup will have a different, unique location. Now, what this means, basically, I have 10 different locations picked out, and I will spin a wheel, a different wheel, for each matchup to see where the fight will take place. So right now, the 10 locations I have are Hollow Earth. You can see right here, the main part of Hollow Earth that Scar King, Shimo, Godzilla, and Kong threw down at the end of Godzilla x Kong. The next one, another location, is Cairo, Egypt, where the iconic Egypt battle was. We have Scar King's lair. We have the Demon's Nest, which is where Rodan was born. That area right near the volcano, that's another location. We have the Miracle Mile from the classic fight in Pacific Rim, where Striker, Leatherback, Otachi appeared. We have Siberia, which is the Iceland. It's in Pacific Rim Uprising. If you get confused by this, in the movie, this is Siberia. That's why I put that as the name. We have Tokyo, which is where Pacific Rim Uprising took place, another Pacific Rim Uprising location. We have Hong Kong, where the classic Godzilla Kong fight took place. We have the Battleship area, where Godzilla and Kong fought. Definitely a more water-based location. And then last, we have Skull Island, which is just going to encompass the whole island. That's going to be the main fight location. But I really think this will change things up for sure. There's certain monsters that will be majorly advantaged in the more water-like locations, and there's certain ones that will hurt a lot. But I do think this has it's increased the thought process for these matchups, because someone like Godzilla might be fine actually anywhere. Every location might benefit him in a way. But there are certain locations that might benefit other monsters. The Miracle Mile is kind of like somewhat shallow water, so it might slow down some monsters, might help out others. You've got a location like the Battleship area that will definitely help out certain monsters, will extremely hurt other monsters' chances, but can help out other ones as well. Flying monsters should be fine really in any location. A monster like Tiamat will be majorly disadvantaged in certain ones, but I've already looked at it, and a lot of these locations have land and water, so Tiamat is not automatically out of this. If you look, Hollow Earth doesn't have any water. If you look at the Miracle Mile, you look at Siberia, ice, look at Skull Island has water around, the Battleship area has a lot of water. So Tiamat still has a chance, and I still think that monster can actually battle on land too. I'm not convinced he couldn't go on land, because he's a Titan. But that is the 10 locations. So basically for this Monster Madness, I will spin a wheel first to decide the first 16 locations of the battles, and then I will place the monsters, and that will have a major impact. These monsters will be battling in those specific locations, and that is the biggest change to this Monster Madness. And another minor change is, like last year I had the end of the tournament where once we got to the Final Four in the championship, I spun the wheel more than once. This year it's going to be one spin no matter what the whole way through. I kind of thought this through, and it really made it impossible for the other monster to win. I don't know why I did that, because if you do multiple spins, it pretty much makes it impossible for the lower percentage monster to win. So I figured I'd make it more interesting. Do one spin all the way through every single matchup, and let's see who wins. Shimo was the winner last year. We'll have to see. This is just a minor update video. Expect a teaser video coming soon, and the selection show is the 17th, while the first episode will be February 24th. So stay tuned, and make sure you let me know if there's any locations you think I should add, if there's any monsters you think I should add that weren't in it last year. Make sure you let me know. I will try my best to include monsters that you suggest. I've already put in Tiamat. It was a recommendation. And I tried to even out the monster versus Pacific Rim ratio of monsters. And so, as always, let me know your recommendations and prepare for the madness to begin soon.